Relationship anxiety can be distracting. Maybe you're trying to get work done right now, or trying to get a good night's sleep, but conversations with your partner keep looping in your head. Or maybe you find yourself wrapped up in thoughts about the future and fears of what could happen. These are thoughts that we all get caught up in from time to time. Our survival brain is wired for problem solving, interpretation, strategy, and planning. That's useful for hunting and gathering, but less so for relationships. I invite you to pay attention to your inner voice for a moment. Notice its pace. Notice that your thoughts are fast and they are encouraging you to act urgently. When staying still doesn't feel like an option, it's a clue anxiety is in charge. You have a compulsion to move, to change your feelings, their feelings, or the distance between yourself and your partner. You have an urge to immediately act and try to change the situation. Can you feel that pull to get away from how you are feeling right now? That's because right now doesn't feel secure. Rather than running from this feeling, let's take a minute to investigate it. Let's see what it can teach us about ourselves and our anxiety that can be useful in the future. If we run from these moments, then we don't have the opportunity to create new patterns. First, let's soothe our nervous system so that it's in a calmer place and ready for reflection. Right now, it's holding a lot of excess energy that it's directing towards your relationship. What's a healthy way for you to expel this excess energy? What about a preferred type of exercise? Or a creative activity? Or a household task like cooking or cleaning? By turning to something else for a moment, we're not blocking out our feelings or ignoring any problems with our partner. We're simply acknowledging that anxiety and excess energy is a component of what we're feeling and what we're willing to let go of so that we can reflect from a calmer headspace. We're going to come right back to working with our feelings, but from a better place. Let's also think about the ways to nurture ourselves after we've expelled some excess energy. The anxiety is asking to be soothed. Rather than fleeing towards an impulsive solution, we can make the place we are right now more secure. Is there something that comforts you physically? Like a warm bath or a favorite blanket? These things might seem useless in the face of what feels like big relationship worries, but try them. You might be surprised at how helpful creature comforts can be. When your body feels safe and comforted, then your mind has a secure foundation to build on. When you experience compulsions to reaffirm your relationship's security, your focus is on what's missing rather than what already exists. You may be focusing on the physical or emotional distance between yourself and your partner, while forgetting the ways in which you are close. You may be focusing on what feels uncertain or shaky, while forgetting the ways in which your relationship is secure. What can you do to remind yourself of the relationship's secure aspects? Pull out pictures or notes that remind you of those aspects. Listen to voicemails or watch videos that reflect the steady part of your relationship. Now that we've landed in a place where your body is grounded and you can recognize the secure aspects of your relationship, you can return to the problem from a new perspective. You may find that it's not a problem at all, but simply old fears from past relationships rearing their head. Or you may find that it's a task for your own personal development, something to work through on your own. Or you may find that it is something to discuss with your partner, but now you can do it in an appropriate time without the excess charge of anxiety. If your sense of urgency is gone, then you know that you are operating from a more grounded place, not one commanded by anxiety. Anytime you experience compulsive thoughts or a sense of urgency, return to these steps to reset your nervous system so that you can be in a better place to more clearly reflect on your needs and your relationship. Let's end with a moment of gratitude for yourself, for staying in the right now, even when it felt scary. You always have this option of staying in your own strength, stillness, and curiosity.